right, good Tuesday morning, everybody. We thank you for joining us at Pix 11 Morning News.
Hello there, I'm Vanessa Freeman. We are on a weather alert this Tuesday morning. Today is going to get pretty hot.
Very hot, I got a feeling.
News for today, making it feel much more oppressive. But two components to having this weather alert, not just the heat, but we also have the risk for seeing some strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon. So we'll be talking about that all throughout the morning. This morning, though, however, it is quiet. 77 degrees right now in the city, so it's cooled down just a little bit. 70 over in Armonk, and you'll notice 73 Linden.
Nice developments. Good morning, Kirstin.
Good morning to you, Vanessa and John. While we saw Mr. Trump salute healthcare workers yesterday, there was no mention of the 177,000 Americans who have died from COVID. We heard predictably from Trump family and supporters, and will continue to see the Trump children each night. But critics say the party put too much into stoking fear among the faithful and isn't doing enough to reach those voters who've been defecting, giving Joe Biden the lead in the polls. The convention was seeing masks and social distancing. The campaign promising an upbeat message platform tonight, focusing on what they call the land of opportunity, with a spotlight on Trump family that we don't hear from quite as often. First Lady Melania Trump and children Eric and Tiffany. Live in the newsroom, I'm Kirstin Nicole. Vanessa, John, back to you.
All right, a lot more in store. Kirstin, thank you so much.
Expert warning what could happen if we rush a coronavirus vaccine. Why Dr. Fauci thinks it'll put the country in danger.
Comments he made about plasma treatment for the coronavirus. He now says backlash he's received over making those comments will be in big trouble, but thankfully all was well, and she obviously walked down the aisle looking beautiful. So congrats to them. All right, the Pix 11 Morning News at 5 starts is live in the newsroom, diving into last night's big developments. Hey, Kirstin.
Hey, good morning to you, Vanessa and John. The campaign promising messages of hope, and while we saw Mr. Trump saluting healthcare workers, there was no mention of the 177,000 Americans who have died from COVID. As expected, we heard from strong Trump supporters, but critics say the party is putting too much into stoking fear among the faithful and isn't doing enough to on the land of opportunity, with a spotlight on Trump family that we don't hear from quite as often. First Lady Melania Trump and children Eric and Tiffany. Live in the newsroom, I'm Kirstin.
Good morning, everyone. We thank you for staying with us at 5:30. It's
Republicans have formally renominated President Donald Trump for a second term in the White House, and several speakers made their case for the president in the first night.
Another dozen windows smashed on a 7 train. I'm Katie Corrado in Hudson Yards with details on who police are looking for and how much the MTA is willing to pay to catch the suspect. Latest incident happening yesterday at rush hour here at Hudson Yards. A dozen windows of a 7 train smashed. MTA Chairman Pat Foy called whoever did this a sociopath, and now both the MTA and the NYPD. This morning from Hudson Yards, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
Hopefully they do quickly catch that culprit. Katie, thank you so much.
Today, 6:47, we'll go ahead and start with the check of the road. So Cross Bronx Expressway, nothing being reported, but it is quite heavy as you continue to have Truck Route 109 closed at Broadway, and that's in both directions. It's a crash involving a tractor trailer that took down
a cool pop-up art exhibit is now open in Brooklyn. The news at 7 with Dan and Betty starts right now.